going on? Jeff Hardy, the Charismatic Enigma here, and you are watching the Common Sense Ain't Common podcast.
Bitch, I'm that damn good. Smoking on some good, some rosy on the wood. Standing on the shit so you can get it understood. It's pedigree in me because I'm that damn good. Bitch, I'm that damn good. Bitch, I'm that damn good. Smoking on some good, something rosy on the wood. And bitch, I got the belt so you just get it understood. It's pedigree in me because I'm that damn good. Bitch, I'm that damn good.
Bitch, I'm that damn good. Big O, I am turning. Big O, wood I'm burning. Big O, I put her in it. Yo. Welcome to episode 29. Damn, are we on episode 29 already? We are moving and grooving. Of course, I am your host. Welcome to episode 29 of the Common Sense Ain't Common podcast. My bad. I am your host, the illustrious, your role model, the blueprint, Dame Don. We did add all that in the previous wrestling episode. If you didn't watch it, don't even worry about it. So, in this episode, I don't even have a before we get started. We just gonna jump right into vulnerability. And honestly, I have been I've been avoiding doing this episode, honestly, because I feel like being vulnerable, being open is a weakness. And it's crazy that I put this episode off last week. Like, that's how much I've been dodging it. I didn't even do it last week. But it's crazy because I kept hearing this word, vulnerability. Oh, you need to be open. You need to be vulnerable. I just kept hearing the word. I'm like, this is all a sign to, like, do the fucking episode. So originally this episode was supposed to just be about, like, you know, is vulnerability a weakness? Is it not a weakness? And the reaction was actually mixed. It was actually split directly down the middle with 50-50 votes. With people saying it is a weakness and people saying that it is not a weakness. I 100% believe being vulnerable, being open is a weakness. I don't necessarily mean like with your spouse, but to a certain degree, I feel like the spouse is gonna go put it in the group chat with her girls. You feel me? Like, so like maybe it's really my own trust issues that put me like in this, oh, I don't want to be vulnerable, or oh, I don't want to be open. And maybe it is the trust, because I don't really trust anybody for the most part. Like, everybody I have opened up to and tried to like be vulnerable with have always somehow like tried to use it against me or tell somebody else, or it was just never a good experience. Or I always feel like too, like when I've been to somebody, I'll just sit there afterwards and just be like, damn, I really should have just kind of kept that shit to myself. Like, I really should have kept that shit to myself. But before I jump too deep into it, I do want to give you the legitimate definition of vulnerability. So let me just get that definition for you. Define vulnerability.
Vulnerability means the quality or state of being exposed to the possibility of being attacked or harmed, either physically or emotionally.
If you couldn't hear my British Siri, let me read it out for you. The quality or state. It says the quality or state of being exposed to the possibility of being attacked or harmed either physically or emotionally. And I just feel like, for one, men aren't allowed to feel any kind of way without it being looked at as any kind of way. I'm really not able to open up to people, but I really also feel like it's something I'm struggling with now. Like, I feel like I really do have trouble like expressing how I'm feeling without being like defensive or being angry. Like, I really don't know how to like just be like, damn, that was fucked up, and then, you know, just move on. Like, and that's another thing too. I don't let shit go. I'm pretty much just gonna use this episode to, you know, just give you a different side of Dame John. Because like, I don't really, honestly, I was avoiding doing this episode because I've been feeling like I need to vent for like the last, I don't know, year. Like, I just feel like I feel like I hold everything in. I never let anything out. Like, I'm really not even like kind of over my dog dying. I just kind of kept going. Like, I'm really not used to, like, you know, dealing with shit. And I also feel like that's maybe that's one of the reasons I want to move so bad, just because I feel like there's been so much shit that has happened here. I would just much rather leave and get away from it. Like, I'm definitely a runner. I'm definitely the friend that will, like, cut you off and not look back. Like, if I get, I'm not gonna say like I'm the friend that'll just like cut you off like when the going gets tough, but I don't know, I can't describe it. See, it's so hard, bro. Like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot allow myself to do it. I even tried to do it as an audio episode because I felt like, you know, doing it as an audio episode would be easier, but it's clearly not. Like, I strongly have issues, you know, not being okay and telling people I'm not okay. I think that's what it is too. And I don't mean right now. Like, right now life couldn't be better, honestly. Like, I'm truly living the dream right now. I'm really living the dream. Everything is going on track for me with the move and the WrestleMania. Like, everything is going perfectly right now. So, like, right now I'm fine. But, like, in general, like, when something is wrong, I have a problem with being like, help. I have a real problem being like, help me. I need help. Let me vent to you for a second. You know what I'm saying? Especially because I'm so used to, like, people call me to vent. I don't call people to vent. And I feel like, you know, the one person I did really vent to, was open to, like, my closest friend, really, I don't even talk to them no more. So, and I'm low-key, like, still getting kind of used to that, I guess. Like, I'm used to it because it needed to happen, but, like, I'm not used to it because it was like, damn, you was my closest friend. But I definitely don't want to talk about that at all. I don't know, I'm just kind of like, I don't really want to trust anybody. I don't really want to hear anyway. Like, I don't really want to open up to anybody. I don't want to get close with anybody at this time. I strongly feel like a good 50% of the relationships that I have been like, we stopped talking for something, and then they realize, oh, you know, he's actually exactly what he says he is. Then they try to come back. And then I always let them come back too. And like I said, I'm definitely always the friend that will cut your ass off. Like, if I just get sick of shit, it's definitely always me that ends the friendship, the relationship, whatever. Like, and honestly, I feel like that's probably something I can work on too. Because some shit honestly can be talked out. But instead of talking it out, I will cut you off. Depending on what it is. Like, I'm not just gonna cut you off like over some petty ass shit. Like, it will have to be something, you know, major. And it's also instances where I won't even remember what you did, but I'll remember I don't like you. And that's enough for me to carry on not liking you. Because I didn't just wake up and decide not to like you. You did something. You definitely did something. So it's always like, and as I said before, I don't forget anything. So then it's like I'm being friends with these people and I got all this mental fucking baggage that I'm like not over because I don't talk about it. It's just a lot. Like, I cannot even get into this. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this, honestly. Like, I really don't wanna. I don't know. Just spark your blunts if you have blunts. Put the tobacco under your lip if you have the tobacco under your lip. I just really don't, know what to say. I'm really just using this episode to be vulnerable. Like, I hope you appreciate me being vulnerable on this episode. If you don't, I'm sorry. We'll have a different topic next week. But I also didn't want to come on here and just, skip over the topic and give you another topic. Because I definitely do have other topics. But I feel like I've already promoted this topic. I've already put this topic out there. I can't just not give you the topic. I felt like I can't just skip over the topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've already promoted this, so I feel like I have to do it now. I definitely have to do it, but I just have a hard time being open. I definitely feel like, I need to just go to a rage room or something and just, let out all the rage. I just don't. Like I said, right now I feel fine. Life is going great. I'm just trying to move and get the fuck out of here because there's been so much shit that has went wrong here. I just don't want to be here. And that's another thing too. I was going to talk about this next weekend before we get started, but we'll talk about it now. When you move, I think it is really weird that you can literally become whoever you want to be. I can literally move to Canada and tell them my name is John Doe, and they would just have to believe that my name was John Doe. If I went out there with an English accent tomorrow and I said, "Hi, my name is John Doe and I just moved here from the United States," what are you going to do? Tell me my name's not John Doe, or not the United States, the United Kingdom. What are you going to do? Tell me my name's not John Doe and I didn't just move here from the United Kingdom? Like, what are you going to do? You can literally move and be whoever the fuck you want to be. But I'm just really happy, that I am authentic, so I don't have to go out there and be somebody else. I feel like I'm very comfortable in who I am, so I can go out. I'm sorry, I really got stuck doing that for a second. I can go out and just be smooth, be chill. You feel me? Like, so I don't have to go and duplicate myself. I am really ready to move though. Everything is coming along plans very soon. I mean, everything is going according to plan. So I'm really excited about that. Common Sense Ain't Common merch will be coming out soon. Do y'all feel like I'm rushing merch? I really kind of feel like I'm kind of rushing it in a way. It's kind of people that's been doing this longer than me that don't have merch. And that's also another thing too. I want to say that I am very naturally competitive. So people that have podcasts that are up and coming and stuff, like me, I don't listen to nobody's podcast that is not already made. I'm so sorry. I'll listen to it if you tell me to listen to something, but I don't, because I don't want to be in competition. I don't want to be in secret competition. I will definitely look at your numbers and see where your numbers sitting at. But when it comes to people in my genre, I'm not gonna say I don't listen to people's podcasts. Well, I don't. I honestly don't. I was gonna try to be nice, but I honestly don't listen to people's podcasts. But it's not because I don't want to listen. I just don't want to be in competition. I don't want to come on and then be stealing people's intros, they segments, their commercials. I don't want to come on. I don't want to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of stay in my own lane and make sure that I'm just here in the present, in the flesh, alive and well. I feel like I'm just kind of talking now. I'm definitely deflecting vulnerability. 100%. If you haven't realized, I'm 100% deflecting vulnerability, but it's just because I don't know how to be vulnerable. Somebody teach me how to be vulnerable. Do I need a therapist? Would you suggest that I get a therapist at this point? Because I think I need a therapist. We've talked about how I don't trust people's true intentions. We talked about how being vulnerable gives people ammunition to use against you. I definitely believe that. We already talked about I didn't talk about, I feel like not being vulnerable holds me back. That's one thing I wanted to talk about. I feel like not being vulnerable holds me back because people actually really do like to see that other side of you, that real side of you. People enjoy seeing that, but I don't enjoy giving that to people. If you're not in my circle, that's not something you'll ever really see from me. You'll have to be really close to me to see any type of caring side, honestly, because I really just be in mode. I be in go. You'll really have to be close to me for me to really open up to you. And I really kind of don't feel like I'm there with anybody right now, like at all. Maybe one person, but they always fucking busy and shit. So I don't know. You know, people like to be able to connect with that side and shit. I just don't like giving it to them. So I'll definitely enjoy this episode because you probably won't get nothing like this again. Also, I did an audio episode because I have just been honestly looking for an excuse to use this instrumental of my theme song. My cousin finally sent me this instrumental after 100 fucking years. So I'm happy I finally got that, and I really just wanted an excuse to use it. Aside from me being a little pussy and not wanting to be on camera while I was like expressing my feelings, but I'm not really expressing my feelings, you know, I'm just doing like a Rambo at this point. Listen, this was my attempt at being vulnerable. You feel me? Like, it sucked, but I'm gonna work on it. I'm actually gonna listen to this back, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna not upload it. But I might just upload it anyway, just so y'all leave me the fuck alone. Listen, my birthday is around the corner. Please get y'all dollars ready. My Cash App is $ at Dame Don with 2 N's, DAMEDONN. Get them fucking dollars together, okay? I'm going to WrestleMania. I haven't announced this on the non-wrestling episode yet, but your boy is going to Dallas, Texas for WrestleMania, April 2nd and 3rd. I have no idea how I'm going to get through 2 nights. I'm very much concerned about this. I'm very much not sure how this is going to happen. I'm definitely going to have to take some tea and some Tylenol and some all type of shit. Is there anything else I want to be vulnerable about? I think that's it, guys. We'll be here on Friday with our Friday Wrestling Weekly Report. Until then, we will be here next Monday-ish with another topic, and I promise I will be able to give you more than this. But as you can see, as you can hear, I'm really not able to. You know, maybe I'll be able to come on here and do it again in a couple months. But right now, I just don't really see it as something happening. You feel me? It's just not something happening. Anyway, I'll see you Monday. If you watch the wrestling episodes, I'll see you Friday. Actually, even if you don't watch the wrestling episodes, can you just turn it on while you're going to sleep or something? I need the watch time. I don't know what's going on. Just put it on in the background. I need the watch time. Put it on while you're going to sleep. Do all that shit. Until next time, I am your boy, Dame Don.
Road dog, that nigga cold dog. I got a cold shoulder for a fuck nigga if he prove he a mog. I'm pulling up, I got the hammer. I threw an X on the banner. She ain't there throwing that ass at me, but I would not fuck if she Bama. She call me Billy like badass, I call her Billy like Jean. I never slack on the fast cash, even the jacket is jean. If it's a problem, I'm coming direct. I ended up making a scene, cause I've been through hell in a cell.